Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for January 23rd, 2023. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle coming up for Gemini here. All right, Gemini. We have increase and milestone. You're rapidly getting closer to something that you probably thought, well, that's going to be like, like you project something into the future. I think you're a lot faster or a lot more advanced than the average energy, the average person in a certain area or field in your life. So like, and look, you're coming out in your own reading, man. Like oh, gosh, I tell you what, you may have felt disappointed by where you were headed. You may have like started to lose hope in your choice or situation, but they're telling you here that you know how like they'll say, "Oh, babies usually learn to walk at 12 months," or however, like they count babies by weeks and months and such. They may be like, "Oh, by that point, this is what you're doing." Then you may be that baby that's like walking at 7 months. And I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen. A very, very close person to me learned to walk when they were 6 months, you know? And so this is an energy of you losing hope, going, oh my gosh, like I'm going to have to wait another 6 months. And then you just get up and start going, kind of thing. And this feels like that for you. Like you're just a very decisive person. When you choose to do something, you're going to get it done. You're going to get it done. And you may be wanting it to happen faster. And then others are telling you, nah, it won't happen until this point or that point. And then you find yourself getting up and you're there. And it's like people are astonished. You may be, you stand out amongst the people that you deal with in whatever field you're in or whatever you're doing, whatever it is, especially if it requires you to stand on your decision. Like you make a decision, you stand on that decision, whatever that is, because I'm seeing a lot of choice here. I mean, a lot of it, and a lot of being alone in something. Like you are just an exceptional, I mean, when I say exceptionally intelligent person, Gemini, I'm speaking to, and I feel like of course, I'm speaking to all Geminis, right? But there's someone here, or many people, that are just exceptionally brilliant. And with the lovers, the star, and five of cups, this is someone who is watched, right? Also, too, this is something where people, you may put people to shame. May be that answer, that as well. Like you're putting whatever the standards are, or whatever it was, to shame. It's like you're exceeding expectations in something. But there's an energy of being disappointed by this milestone. Like, well, I just made the choice and I made decisions that led me to where I'm at. And it may be that there's some jealousy around you because it seems as though people are giving you the cold shoulder. And a lot of it may be that you are also giving others the cold shoulder just so that you can keep your mind clear. If not, then Spirit's almost saying that maybe it's time for you to cut things out for now, to be selfish a little bit and focus on your goals. Because whatever choice you make, it's going to be sad either way. Because either you meld in with the crowd and you're disappointed with life because it's mediocre and you're not able to, you're reaching goals like, slowly and at the same time as everyone else, versus you already know you could already have been there. It's like being in the DeLorean, like you're speeding up ahead of time and everyone's still in 1985, but now you're in 1990 kind of thing. It's there's something, look, the stars here again. I can't really make this up. And then you have the Queen of Cups this time. I mean, Queen of Swords. The victim mentality is that with the Queen of Swords, you may be a little bitter by the fact that the goal set that people have set in front of you too. Like you're not listening to people, of course. This is almost like a don't believe me, just watch energy. Like you may really be on some Trinidad James, like, don't believe me, just watch. I'm going to be there. But you may feel victimized by the fact that why are people saying anything about the situation? Why are people trying to push their standards onto me, right? If they say it can only be done within a certain amount of time and I do it in half that time, then what is it to them? And so this is a victim mentality of like, why do I even have to deal with this? Now I got to cut you out. Now I got to ignore you. Now I can't listen to nothing you say. Now I'm going to be fielding every word that comes in. I'm going to be like, nah, I don't like that word. I don't like that. You don't want to treat anybody like that. You're like, I want to be open with you. I can't even be open with you because you're such a naysayer. And you worry wart, right? Always trying to make me feel like I can't do something that I can. Family energy with 10 of Pentacles and death. And the family energy is saying that it's almost as though your family may feel bad about the fact that they can't do as much as you. And there's something about that, like, it could be because 10 of Pentacles, a lot of times when it comes to family, would be someone who is married, someone who is that is setting themselves up for a future advancement. So this is like if you have an extended family or you have your own personal, intimate circle of family, one of the people, maybe your partner and or maybe the children or maybe whoever you're living with, is feeling as though they could never measure up to what you bring to the table. They're like, dang, if only I could, contribute something that was meaningful or as meaningful as what I feel Gemini is contributing. So that's something here. And it's like something is changing now. They realize that they may have to contribute more than they do. And that's another part of it too. How will I ever be able to? It's all love here and energy of love, to be honest with you, whatever, because it's like whatever is happening with you is all out of love. The fact that you are excelling as far as you're going is because you love what you do and you love yourself, and you love to smash your goals, kind of thing. And so these people may be like, man, I'm nothing like Gemini. I would love to be. And there seems to be some sort of anxiety about that. And so you have that going on, feeling like, why should I have to tell people? It's almost like people are naysaying towards you, and you have to be like standing your ground. You know what I mean? And you may come off as bitter to them, but you're just like, listen, like, just because you did it at that time doesn't mean that I can't do it at an earlier time. It's I'm seeing someone blow up, go far in their and whatever endeavor they're going towards. Very, very amazing energy here with this milestone. It's like you just made the choice and you set your mind to it and you made it happen, man. I'm talking to a Gemini who's a genius, pure genius. And other people could never fathom how you think or how you see things. So you can't listen to anyone else tell you where you need to be. And that's what they're trying to tell you here, is that you got to just keep plotting. You may find yourself needing to dig deep within. So it's almost like anybody who's cross-watching for Gemini, if they are withdrawing from you, it's not because they don't want to be bothered with you. They need to stay clear. They got something going on that they're making power moves right now. I mean, power moves. The best thing you could do is help contribute in any way you can. And you know what I mean? If they're not able to do X, Y, Z because they are really moving through some career or something very swiftly, or they're trying to make some decisions that are going to set you and everyone else up in the future, then I don't care what you got to do. The Queen of Pentacles, do as many domestic things as you possibly can. Make sure that everything's straight, because they're headed towards something that's amazing. Like they could get fame from this. This is like an inventor's energy, an entrepreneurial energy. All right, so you have I didn't say that, did I? We have Gemini. I almost said Sagittarius, and I don't see that. So we have Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius. We also have Scorpio. That's where I was getting that from. We also have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and we already said those. Libra. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Libra cusp. We also have Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. We have a Taurus, Gemini cusp. We also have, you could be a Taurus, Gemini cusp, right? And that looks like that is about all that we have. Libra, Scorpio cusp. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.